Now, what do they do with it? Broky with 1 kill on a Zywoo. Minute and 20 seconds remaining. I think he might have gotten pulled out of position due to the feeling the hit was going to come in, and they just gained way too much ground before mouz even realized it. No access through ramp room as well. This round's over.
Over indeed. So FaZe now looking like they're going to take 3 of 3 pistols in this series so far. And who do you look at? I mean, Vitality's certainly one, especially if you can get Zywoo back to the form he was in. He's absolutely a player. And this was a team at the start of the year, a French core, that not even of their own volition, but the will of the ownership and a need for change brought on the Danes. And Astralis has obviously departed and gone out of the window. Obviously rebuilding, let's not, I'm talking about the famed Astralis. G2, it looked like Katowice was a rise for them. And then ever since, Niko's been a little bit lackluster. The team seems to have lost its motivation and its way. They're really without him in this new lineup they've got with Brolin, and suddenly could become a challenger, but still have a lot to prove.
Well, also even with them, it's the if statement of Hampus not being here and ZTR standing in for it. So just yet again another if. Good shot from Zywoo.
And you're absolutely right in the short term with Snacks and the NIP situation, and obviously all the stand-ins in the last minute at this event. But I'm even looking long term beyond that.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm thinking even in the next 3 months, who's really going to step up? And I guess the other question that could make that somewhat viable is, does FaZe fall off? Do they lose momentum at any point? Because so far, they seem pretty concise in this game. I think they're all very individually motivated players as well. ropz is a highly focused individual, put in a lot of time to get here. We know karrigan's got a point still to prove, despite winning now as major. He's got more on the list. Twists, he left known like there is that individual focus in FaZe right now. And I say I put Navi in that category because I think during the 2019 into the online, they were into that sort of level and mentality, and look, I know there's been outside situations that have made that very hard for them to continue on with, but it's I haven't seen it from anyone else aside from those other two, and again the asterisks on Navi.
Well, this round is over, Matt. 3-0.
Yes, it was pretty straightforward. We could speak through those ones as Vitality, on the pistols. They'll buy in the next round and get their first gun. And ropz will plant the bomb for FaZe. That will be pretty straightforward. They could afford maybe to let Rain go after mouz, but no need to lose anything else to the P250.
He's gonna get it anyways. Nope.
Okay. Twists.
22 seconds. They have to go upper.
Broky's gonna try and enter this. Knows there's likely to be someone on the rafters, but can't find where. They're not peeking it. They've got a rotation as well from the vents.
Do you save? You're not winning this round no matter what happens.
Bomb dropped temporarily. You're right. There's not enough time, and no save for karrigan.
If they want to go upper, I think karrigan's just kind of down there to maybe try. Make it almost at the right play, and he catches him right through the smoke. That's the ball hitting the deck. He goes down. ropz finds the trade, but now FaZe have to really commit to this. In through mini is Rain. dupreeh's gonna find some safety. Bomb picked up, 17 seconds left on the clock. The spray doesn't connect. Apex does eventually go down, but dupreeh has control of lobby. karrigan can cross over, might be able to get a bomb plant, but he's got a 1-on-2.
It was a solid rotation from mouz. That may have gone unnoticed in a lot of ways. dupreeh sneaks back in.
As well. A couple players out here for Vitality to hold on to this. Molotov and Utility going to start raining in. Excuse me, HE grenade going to start raining in. Apex well committed to this fight as he slides over through the warehouse outside. 2 kills for him. dupreeh's going to add another one, and this round is done. It's done, Matt.
All right, I believe you. It's the first thing you've said factual all night. Friggin' Vermont.
Yeah, still salty, huh?
Well, I mean, if it's salty, then it's obviously not better than Canadian maple syrup. karrigan working his way around at least with the needleless damage. It's a kill for his trouble, but
through the bomb site. Okay, now he's got a deeper angle in towards hut.
This is tough, though. You're right. If they go through hut, they basically have to play a retake upper from outside.
This long push, or this outside push hasn't netted anything, and okay, this is a little bit dicey now for Vitality, but they do eventually push around. Zywoo's gonna drop a smoke to stop this play through it. karrigan's gonna come through anyway. Spam, they might, oh no, he knows. He knows, karrigan goes down. Zywoo's brought down low. There's more aggression from dupreeh outside, and FaZe being put on the back foot here early on NUKE.
Yeah, didn't get a read on it. They got the first kill, but the response was swift from Vitality. One pushed, one rotated back, and they cut off the crossfire, and karrigan, even though he got through the doorway, didn't have the information. Try and tap the bomb plant out. mouz has no vision toward the safe side of silos, so they'll concede the bomb, but they'll rotate it around, and dupreeh Trying to throw a nade to support Masuda. Flash into the site, let him pick first, but he's traded out and it comes to a one-on-one. He has to know that that flash was thrown in support, that it came from somewhere, and now broky, he's aware fully that he's dropped in. Drops. Downed. broky does respond. Chance to get a gun, and picked up, and they do. He grabs that Galil, but he's taken out immediately, and who's next to grab it? Twist with the M4. Trying to chase down the running and retreating player toward lower, but they don't know the Rain's already down here, so he could capitalize on the fact they pushed him this direction.
All the attention on ramp room, all the chaos, and Rain's able to slip in. This is huge.
Gotta open that doorway, though. He's got to make a noise to do it, and that might reveal his position because they're going back up toward the ramp, which means there's no one to capitalize on with the element of surprise at that point.
But Vitality's rotated so many resources just to ensure the safety of pushing through ramp room and clearing it back out. Twist is going to look for this push. Apex is in a lot of trouble.
Twist still holding on to that Tech 9 despite having the M4 picked up, so again, probably not wanting to give away position with reloaded. Did he even know he picked it up? Because he was pressing E for a gun. Maybe he thinks he can get one that's reloaded already without having to go through that process. I'm not sure. Maybe he ran over it without realizing. Either way, karrigan hits the shot onto dupreeh, and that will allow the entry, so they are at least going to get the bomb plant down on B, but the rotations coming in. It's Magisk and Zywoo. Both have a kit, both have 100 HP. Both have 4 kills so far in this game, and both crucially have M4s to go against karrigan, who has no helmets, and just that lovely Galil that started this round off. Flash avoided. They'll systematically clear out toward the toxic box as well as Decon Blue. karrigan. Oh! You think you've cleared off the stairs. You've got the smokes to cover the big garage. Rain's going to wrap in, though, so the only problem with dupreeh's position is if no one arrives there, but he can still be quick on the flank. Twist has Magisk. Rain's aware there's activity behind him. Good shot from Masuda, but unfortunately that leaves him open and exposed, and Rain now turning back. Forget the flank timing for dupreeh. He's left alone. 1 on 4. Low HP on 2. Oh, this could be huge. This could be... Oh, he had to shoot him. Rain realized he saw him in his peripheral, and that gives it away. That could have been massively stealthy. If he sneaks in and gets 2 quick ones and then turns around and finds Rain.
Yeah, that depending on how that would have played out, that could have been really, really interesting, but unfortunately, we don't even get to see the possibility, the potential of it, but nice trigger discipline for dupreeh. Going to lose another round here, and they're going to lose a lot more after this because they've got no money. FaZe have found the economic reset on this T side. They're going to be able to shoot up the scoreboard after this. I think this lead is going to be like 7-4 when all is said and done. When Vitality's able to get another solid buy going on. 6-4, I should say.
But could be anticipated based on the execution. dupreeh still trying to do damage as they just come out as well, but they cannot seem to get the shots to land. I take that back. They've done a good amount of damage, but the final killing blows do not get Twist, who's on 24 and karrigan on 50. Magisk will get Twist that time, but forced by Flames back into a corridor and a shooting gallery for karrigan. That was all too easy in the lineup. Zywoo down. dupreeh yet to be dealt with on top of the bomb site, but they know that he is in there and they can go back up, and that looks like they might play.
Oh, no.
Catches them out. broky's got the bomb caught off inside, but not knowing where Rain is gone, gives it back away.
Well, they know the position of dupreeh. Locked in. Rob. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. That's a team flash as well. He had the fight he wanted. It just popped in the wrong moment. And man, has it gone from bad to worse. ropz is a beast. Now he's down in vents. Verticality of the map is introduced into the round.
6 shot back from Zywoo, but unfortunately, as you say, he's already lost his teammate. karrigan dropping down. ropz going to rotate back as they've already gone in the vents. Now, where's he gone? They have to figure this out. Have to pinch it together. It's got to be in the big garage somewhere. And does ropz really want to reveal that position?
I don't know if there's really a great way for Vitality to come back into this. There's just one player camped out in the upper bomb site, Magisk, and this 2-man squad moving around the map trying to find out where FaZe is.
broky's the one with the bomb, and he's still in the vents.
That's a bit dicey.
It could be caught out. Yeah, ropz didn't commit. He went back to try and find where Zywoo had gone. And they've lost information on this.
This is weird. The bombing down here is actually kind of dangerous with Vitality being camped out. 1 kill from this position would be wonderful. He's been spotted out. karrigan's able to call that over to his teammates. They still have no idea there's 2 players lower, but if karrigan clears out the rest of the bomb site, then they'll know. Then they'll find out. And yeah, broky's just like, nope, I'm out. Peace.
That was a pretty fast shot from Masuda, considering that was a pre-fire and pre-aim from ropz, excuse me, but you're right, yeah, goes back at the vents. Twist's now in a perfect position to capitalize him, I guess, and it is 12-6 in favor of Astralis, who won the first map 16-3, so it might be the end for Encore in this particular, if vent. ropz inside of smoke, gonna try and drop away from it. Rain's backed off outside, doesn't want to get inside of the NX position with a potential crossfire. Now that's what needs to identify is where exactly Apex has gone.
Oh man, broky's already moving up heaven though. They have no idea. They have no flashbang. That's unfortunate. He's gonna at least two surely. They're trying to hide, but man, he's funneled them out into the open.
This is interesting though. We haven't seen this yet. The boost at ramp room.
Yeah, so you can kind of leave him alone and trust Masuta instead of dropping down just to stand strong. He's got a lot of flashbangs coming his way. He's turned from all of them. Oh, first kill is his. Oh, second kill as well. Good movement. Apex goes down in support, and ropz is going to find another one. 4 HP though.
Exactly that. Masuta does very well to relocate and drop down. And he's done everything he needs to. ropz just trying to get a bomb plant in for FaZe. Taps it though, knows that they're coming down the stairs, could hear it, but the door not open. He's got to open it inwardly, and zywoo.
Bomb site, counter utility spent as well. And here comes a timing hit at the upper site. Rain gonna swing wide. dupreeh's got one in the front of Hut, and they line up for him, but he can't connect any of the shots after that. And the rest of Vitality is stuck behind smokes. There goes Apex. So the off is in the hands of zywoo, but a perfectly called upper hit, and even if there was even a teammate survived and it was a 2-on-4, 2-on-3, that op is going to be a little unwieldy in the retake. So 9 rounds for FaZe. And this isn't anything like Dust 2 where it was a kind of a brawly back and forth affair down the stretch. This one feels, I don't want to say decided, but it feels certainly firmly in the hands of FaZe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, despite that the map's become a lot closer, when you still see a lead like this of the team that picked it on T side early, with an economic advantage like this, you're usually looking pretty comfortable. And there was, I mean, don't get me wrong, FaZe called the first tactical time out in this because they lost 4 in a row. Yeah. They were a little bit concerned. zywoo showing some flair now, but just desperate to hold on to the AWP at this point, which I think he'll do.
zywoo, but it's been silent. I don't think the op has gotten a kill until just now. There's the first one. Twist goes down, but again towards the upper bomb site quick. dupreeh gets one. zywoo with another op kill. There's a gap in the smoke, which is just brutal.
Saying whatever amount, speak the language that the French players are left alive, or the Danish. I wonder if that breaks things down in terms of camaraderie over the long terms of the game.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know how we'd figure that one out. Either way, Magus rips off the head of ropz. broky goes down inside the vents, but here's the dualies coming into play. zywoo with a dirty little off angle, and those dualies again are going to find a headshot from Twist.
See, if there's anyone who could use the dualies, Jason,
sure,
it would be Twist. Yeah, okay. As karrigan's gotten zywoo, and Twist will get Apex as well. Deep smoke either way.
Ooh, big fight for ropz here at the off angle. Spots the leg, swigs into it. Didn't expect so many players. Actually, does pretty decent damage, though. Good tack from the scout as well. That's broky brought down to 28 HP. Apex is going to be fighting a retreating battle with this sniper. Magus finds one, but Twist is responding. So is Rain.
Yeah, Rain farming up on that MP9 as well. The scout is
he's not covered. He's not covered at all.
You're right, bomb left in the open. Twists, strikes hot, and now he looks the wrong way, dupreeh, because he's looking to return on that. He doesn't aware that broky's gone up into the control room, and suddenly Magisk, after getting a great opening in the round, finds himself completely alone, and even the best of magicians might have trouble pulling something from this round, with broky already at a great spot to not only get early information, but to cover off and get the kill when he arrives. That girl's gonna show easy shots. See them trying to jump up the boxes rather than actually focus on the obligation.
And Twist wasn't exactly quiet about kind of swinging down those stairs to make that play. He was stomping the whole way. Regardless, ropz now pushing up, wants freebies, and he's got at least one. Looking for the rebuttal, the response. Another kill from Magisk. ropz is gonna handle business. Twist finally shuts down Magisk, and quickly just into a 1-on-3. Apex with a P250. 6-round lead.
Yeah, fast FaZe. Already getting 3 in this half.
Apex does have the bomb, and he's kind of slipped the net. He could at least get a plant. Doesn't want to mess with the lower bomb site and all the angles and all the hiding spots that has to offer, so looking to go upstairs, drop down quick. It's all about timing on this. Oh, player just went down vent. Everything is working together for Apex to just get a plant, and you might as well at this point just go for it.
Yep, get the money. They planted it. They hear him now. They heard him jump down, and everyone's running. Guys, he's in the site. Yeah, ropz got to see it now. Sure, yeah, he did. Absolutely did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, now he definitely does, but he knows there's likely to be support.
No.
They almost lined up for that outside the wall. Okay, excuse me. The second man was Rain outside, but either way, Twist gets the kill instead.
Oh, Apex didn't spot his head. That just showed up for a brief millisecond. He did not catch it on the bottom of his screen. dupreeh's got to be so bummed. He had all the information. He had 2 kills lined up and his head was already playing out.
Wow.
Good shot from Zywoo, stopped short. Good rebuttal again from Zywoo. Finds Twist, trades that off quick. Rain is looking for someone to drop down. ropz is the last man to defend here.
Smoke out of the door, so they want to go wide on it. AWP, ramp position, though. This is a tough angle for him. He needs to know where to look, but it catches out Zywoo. AWP down. He was the man that traded the other kills, and Masuda doesn't have the confidence to go for it. Apex is still upstairs. Masuda could get caught. Rain's got him down. It looked like the back exposed, but Rain turned and got the call.
Nope, I have no desire. You can. Just let me know.
Okay. You'll be here to witness it, so I won't have to let you know anything. Masuda trying to get the shot inside of the site. They've already got the first pick onto Apex, so again the advantage for FaZe. And Rain holds downstairs to watch the control room doors.
All right, Vitality. What can you do here? Control of secret. Bomb's coming up late outside though, and it's got a cross. Then you got broky with eyes on the position. You're gonna have to get a peek from secrets, because if you want that bomb to cross and join up with you, you have to get a double peek. Yeah, the Zywoo slides out. The op is given away. broky's moved away from that angle. Twist listening for information. Here's the flashbang cue. Rain is the only player downstairs at the moment.
Giving up heaven early as well, so they were definitely allowing this to happen, but no further rotation.
ropz can shift down from ramp room. He can be there pretty quickly, but if utility is in place, there's a smoke and a Molotov. I don't think they have enough to fully block it up. Oh, that's soul crushing. That's soul
18
crushing.
seconds. Yeah, they pretty much have to open that door and commit to it. They try and go in. Oh, shot through the doorway. Didn't quite do enough damage. They do get dupreeh down, but Zywoo and Magisk still alive, and Magisk holds off Twists on the flank. He now has to cover off the bomb that goes down and cover off the planter post in the process, but it's broky that gets Magisk, and there's just one to find. Zywoo, he's revealed his position, but he jumps through like a magician in toward control room. And he's going to have to back away and keep this alive as long as possible. Control room doors are closed off. He reopens them. He's trying to bait them off the bomb because they're going to hold it. He's got to take
Hiko, a force buy win in the first half. It's been 11-2 run.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's tough. Although it might be a little bit better this time because 2 kills come back. They've only lost Apex. He's been having a rough game this time, going down early quite frequently. But they get Rain and broky, and Magisk outside. Has dupreeh playing Guardian up above, but it's Twist that has other ideas on that. They're going to wrap around as well. Magisk can get the shot on Twist all he wants, but he has absolutely no... Oh, karrigan. Does get the kill. If he had to get away from that, that would have been pretty poor and awkward. ropz, did the gun barrel show? Was he close enough? Does Masuda know? I think he did. I think he would have seen him backing away, and they're definitely checking it as though he did. I don't think ropz realized he'd given himself up.
All right, karrigan, do you have one more clutch available to you? He's already dropped down vents. He knows where this is coming. He's in position. There's the Molotov, and he's got to be held back, but low HP. Oh, he gets it through the edge of the wall. That's Masuda going down. Zywoo's going to try and get this plant as the Molotov is still there, and it gives him time to get into a new position. karrigan knows he's on the left now.
Out though.
Their economy in a precarious position. If we get this knockout punch, that's the biggest hope we have, and it has to be right now. It has to be this round. broky, they almost line up. Decent damage, but the early trades go in the favor of Vitality until Rain finds one through smoke.
2v2. That's still 1:32 to play with. Twist will get inside of the control room.
And you don't know his position. He hasn't been involved in the action. No kills, no assists. Hasn't even fired a bullet yet, so he's just hidden on the map, and Vitality is looking for anyone to give them any piece of information.
Windows intact down there as well. Rain, does he flank all the way around to the back ramp? If they're not quick about getting down there, he's going to be hot on their heels. But it will come to Twists. And they're staring at... They're looking at it. He looked away, but he looked back, couldn't quite get the headshot. Damage was there. He hit Masuda, but it was just the timing. He lost out on it, and Rain's not in position. He was going toward heaven, so he didn't anticipate the fact that they could have flanked. He thought potentially they did go back to upper. With bomb down, he knows the damage was there from his teammate, so he'll try and do what he can with it. Doors open. Zywoo wants to re-peek it, but Rain's already gone by, and I don't know if they're aware of this. The problem is it's underneath the catwalk. It's a tough angle to find, but as soon as Rain rounds this corner, Masuda's going to be a sitting target. Done. Doesn't even stop moving, fires the shot, but which angle does... Oh, he's already spotted that. Tap him out. Know which way he has to peek. He looks and sees the flash. Window explodes in front of it, and the shot from Rain. The MVP of the major... Noob tube, yes, that's more like it. Although then Call of Duty introduced the grenade launcher, and that's the real noob tube. I don't want to talk about it. But karrigan with one only gets the first kill before getting traded out by Misuda, and that means they're going to rotate down in that direction. Twists! Unsure where to look.
That's the second time he's like had his crosshair in the right position. He's just looked away in these past 2 rounds. That's unfortunate.
And now we'll get the full rotation that Rain was perhaps anticipating in the last round, as Apex wants to swing out from the air conditioner. But ropz was there, not aware, however, that he was that close when he wanted information for the peak, and they'll have the upper sight. Vitality. And I think Rain goes down here. I was going to say pretty easily, but either way, he won't get access to the site.
No, they're at least forced out. So another round for Vitality. They're going to prolong things just a little bit more.
Money's low.
Yeah, money is very low. So a couple rounds probably going to go in the favor of Vitality here, but still, this feels like an insurmountable task. Broky just trying to stay alive in ramp room. $0 in the bank for him, 50 in the bank for Twists. Next round will surely have to be a save for FaZe. Alrighty then. I liked the FaZe we saw on Dust 2 in the early going. They seemed, I don't know. I was mentioning in that during the map focus, they seemed like they were rising to the occasion. Like, you know, nothing. It's I think one of the signs of like the Super Grand Slam. Twists.
Slam dunk.
Okay.
I feel like that's more common than a Grand Slam anyway, but.
Well, everyone quiet on the map. Here comes the exec from Vitality, but Rain's in a cheeky position they might not expect. He might be able to just grab one before being traded. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, he gets 2. Beautiful with the deagle. Twist is going to hold on towards Hut. Still a dangerous position. There's that M4 up above in rafters as well.
Every single time they're on lesser weapons, FaZe find a way to open it up. A deagle deadly. And Zywoo has to swing. Twists can't quite do anything with the dualies this time, but broky still above. He knows he's going to have double trouble. He knows he needs to peek at tough angle.
The third kill would have been very difficult towards Mini, but it would have been possible. You're right. 6-round lead.
So full pistols this time. Slight upgrade for the 2 deagles, but one of those already removed as broky goes down. Karrigan's the next to fall. 5-7 as well, I suppose we should say, for ropz if we want to talk upgrades in their entirety. But just he and Twist now remaining. So we should hit double digits now for Vitality. Couple quick shoulder checks. Take the time as it's allotted to them. It's 56 seconds still on the clock. Bomb not getting near the site yet. Oh, lovely from Twists. Unfortunately, it's going to give his position away. And low HP, he'll get taken care of immediately, but still does get one on the board. Poor ropz. Just sitting and hoping with a prayer that he could find a click.
Could I imagine we could see Rain be pretty aggressive here if he wants to? If he sees the opportunity, he could be frisky, because I don't think they would expect Twists in a little basic switch setup. Yeah, there's one. He's going to go for another. Fight until you die. Seems to be the tactic. Rain's going to back off, though, with 22 HP. No reason to risk anything more. Twist will have to find a new position to play in.
A nade would have done it for Rain. That's why they swap it. But he's going to go back out. So now that he goes down, they may still call that's the same player.
I don't think that's going to sell it, though. He was, like, wildly aggressive on that. I think Megas is still going to have alarm bells going off that, like, Rain was going crazy down here. Rain was just being an insane man.
You might be right on that. Even if they don't anticipate that the second peak was actually Twists and not Rain, they could certainly anticipate that a rotation has already come in. I like the attempt, Rain going back out to die rather than leaving Twist to be first point of contact after the early exchange.
Oh.
Sell that he's alone, but broky out, catching them in open. Apex down, knows there's going to be a repeat because Twist had that information, and now karrigan shuts down the bomb at the squeaky doorway. Misuda, 10 HP, last alive, working back inside from Mini, but karrigan's had enough of that as well. And he will get the final kill for FaZe to go 2-0. And therefore, on the day, they will advance through the brackets undeterred and into the semifinals.